been the flag bearer for Australian tennis. He has been the epitome of the ultimate Aussie sportsman. One of the greatest competitors our game has ever seen. He's not one of these guys who's been blessed with, a massive stature. He's not the biggest guy. And to make a career in this day and age, when you're, barely 5'9", is something quite extraordinary. And I think the guts and the heart that he's shown over such a long period of time is not easy to replicate. And I think with 2 majors, he's really done exceptionally well. Without a doubt, for me, Novak is the man to beat, and I think he's going to be the man to beat in the majors for the next 2 or 3 years. His game is so complete, he is so focused, and a lot of people ask, what has Boris Becker brought to the table as far as he's concerned, and I think Boris has almost made Djokovic aware of history. Djokovic knows that if he can go lights out for the next 2 or 3 years, he could potentially go down as the greatest player of all time to play this game. He is dominating the game in such a way that it's almost mind-boggling. And I tell you, I wouldn't be surprised if he pulls off the Grand Slam. In all the years I've been commentating on tennis, I've never felt so strongly at the start of the year that a guy could go on to win all 4 majors. I think that's something that WAWRINKA wants to try and build on over the last couple of years. Now that he's won a major, perhaps become even more consistent at the higher level. We often talk about the feel-good factor when players return to tournaments of former glory. So 100% he's going to be happy coming back here. He's done well here historically, obviously a champion before, started the season off well in Chennai. So I'm expecting more of the same good things from Stan. Nishikori. This tournament is the Grand Slam of Asia Pacific. We're seeing a lot more Asians as well come over to this tournament now, playing his matches out on the Hisense Arena. It's a non-ticketed court. You're seeing so many of the Japanese guys just roll in there. He's going to get a lot of support, and that always helps. I've often said that it gets an extra 10 or 15% out of your game. So why can't Nishikori go deep here, especially given the additional support that he has? He loves playing on a hard court. Conditions a little quicker. That's the word from the street. So I'm expecting him to do well. Well, they're always the usual suspects. The big 4 have dominated for so long now. Roger's going to be there. I think Andy Murray, if he's playing well, is the one kind of guy who can almost match it toe-to-toe with Djokovic physically. And given that, the impending birth of his first child is coming, I think you're going to see him give 120% this tournament. And once he's done, he knows he's going to have a couple of weeks off. So I think we're going to see a very fresh Andy Murray. Roger, I'm just a little worried about his health. I hope that he is 100% healthy, because if he is, again, he's always a major threat. The longer that guy sticks around, the better it is for our sport. I'm not going to pick him as my winner. A lot of people said Djokovic or the field. I take Djokovic.